Hey folks, Natalia here, the founder of Life Startup. In this series of videos, I will be grabbing lunch from one of the local cafes and talking about the trends that are shaping the future of how we're going to live, love and play in the 21st century. So today I am going to this great Hawaiian place. I usually go to grab some poke bowls here, but today I am going to get a Hawaiian shrimp. I think I'm just gonna grab a takeaway because the place is super full and I'm gonna find a nice quiet space in the park.
Thank you. Today's Lunch and Learn will be about life longevity and the trend that's called 100-year life. It's one of the biggest trends shaping up the future of how we're going to work, live and even love in the 21st century. And I'm on the way to pick a really nice spot on the grass where I can enjoy my shrimp and tell you all about the life longevity. Tricky to find shade in Korea. People aren't really big on sitting in the grass. This looks like a nice spot away from the sun. Alright folks, grab some lunch and get ready to learn some new stuff. So most of the children that are born today will live for longer than 100 years, and even most of us are going to live and probably reach that milestone as well. And while that sounds like a wonderful thing and wonderful achievement of humankind, it also has quite a lot of challenges with it. Just imagine that instead of, if you retire, let's say at the age of 65, and if you're going to live until 100 years, rather than let's say 80 years, that's 20 more years added to your retirement. That means that you either need to stay in your workforce for longer, or you need to save a lot more for retirement to maintain the same standard of living when you're retired. But then has implications on your career as well. If you're going to stay in your workforce for longer, then your skills might become obsolete, or you might just simply get really bored doing what you're doing and you've been doing. So what does it actually mean? How can you maintain your skills for much longer? How can you stay fulfilled for much longer? And how can you remain relevant in the workforce and support yourself during your retirement? That also has a lot of implications on even our relationships. In the old times when we got married, let's say at the age of 20, and then by the age of 35 you're kind of dead, then you only had to tolerate your spouse for 15 years. Whereas now, if we're going to live until 100 years, even if you get married at the age of 30 or even 35, that means 65 or 70 years being with that person. And is it even possible? And what does it actually mean? Do we need to maintain the relationships in the same way they work, or do we need to restructure them? And I have some really good supporters in the back. I hope you're enjoying those little sweet Korean kids. But with those challenges, there are also great opportunities and fantastic opportunities. For instance, if you take Korea, living for so much longer means you can actually be all of those things you've dreamt of being when you were a child. It doesn't mean you need to stay in the same career for your whole life. It means that you can actually be one thing for say a few years, and then you can completely change direction, and you still have enough time to achieve great heights in those careers. Or maybe you want to embrace a portfolio of careers, which is what I'm doing. And actually I'm sort of doing a combination of living a bit of a staged life. So I did have my corporate career, I did achieve certain success there. Now I've transitioned into having a portfolio career and also building my my business as an entrepreneur, which I'm really enjoying. So there are tons of different possibilities and it's wonderful. And same applies to your relationships. Maybe you will have, instead of one very meaningful, fulfilling relationship, you will have 2 or 3. And while the challenge is to really restructure some of our societal concepts, and they still do need to be restructured and introduced, and that's why we really badly need those trailblazers, people who will pave the path and really come up with those new ways of living and working and playing, and inspire others. But at the same time, that's the best time to actually start experimenting and living all of those dreams life you always had in your head, because you actually have the time to do that. So that's trend number 1, life longevity or 100-year life. In the next video, I will tell you all about the oysterization of the world and how that's changing the way we work, live and play in the 21st century. Alright, I hope you folks enjoyed it, and I'm on my way to get a cup of coffee. Can I please have a cold flat white takeaway? Yes. Do you have a trash bin for this? Thank you.
Folks, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel to not miss any videos that I'm going to post every Sunday, and to talk about the trends that are shaping the future, how we live, love and work in the 21st century. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and check out our website yourlifestartup.com to understand how you can prepare for the future and make the most out of your life.